here we go with everyone's favorite word problems. So to start word problems, we need to look at a little bit of vocabulary. When we see more, we think plus. Think plus. When we see exceeds, think plus. When we see less, we need to think minus, but this is really important. The minus goes in front of the number. The minus goes in front of the number. The minus goes in front of the number. And I've said that now 3 times because it must be important. Okay? The minus goes in the front of the number. Quantity means use parentheses, and the word consecutive means in a row, numbers in a row. Like, for example, 3, 4, 5 are consecutive numbers. They are in a row. 11, 13, 15, 17 are consecutive odd integers. All of those numbers are odd numbers and they are in a row. They're one after the other. So we're going to write an equation and solve. Our first equation says 10 less than twice a number is 26. First of all, we've got this 10 less, which means the minus sign has to go in front of the 10. Then twice a number. Okay, twice means 2 times. 2 times what? 2 times a number. Well, when we don't know the number, we use a variable. So we know that we are 10 less, so we are minus 10. And what are we minusing 10 from? 2 times a number. My number is x. Is means equals 26. So 10 less means subtract 10. Twice a number means times 2. A number means use a variable like x, but you can actually use any variable you want to. I do recommend that you do not use the letter O. Is means equals. Here's our next one. Half a number is equal to 8 more than the number. So what I see when I look at this equation, and I'm going to annotate it, and I'm going to recommend to you that you think about annotating as well. Half. Okay, half. So that's a number. Half. A number. I know that that has to be my variable. So I'm going to put an X where the word number is. I know that the word is means equals. And this actually says is equal. So there's my equal sign. To 8 more than. Okay, now back in the beginning we said that more than meant plus the number. We already said the number is x. Now look what we actually have on top of these numbers. We have, very simply here, if we write down what's in red, if we write down our annotation, we have half x equals 8 plus x. Half a number, half of x, is equal to half x equals 8 more than the number. Half x equals 8 plus x. I'm going to help you solve this one just to be on the safe side. We start with your equation. We need all of the x's on the left, so we subtract x from both sides of the equation. When we do so, we have 1/2 x minus x is negative 1/2 x. The x's on the right cancel out, and we have equals, which we bring down, and 8, which we bring down. In order to undo this fraction multiplication, we multiply both sides by -2, because -2 times -1/2 is +1. So that cancels. We bring down our x, we bring down our equals. 8 times -2 is -16. Okay, our last example says find 2 consecutive odd integers whose sum is 160. And we remember that we said consecutive means that they are numbers in a row. So 2 odd numbers in a row. For example, 3 and 5 are 2 odd numbers in a row. 21 and 23 are 2 odd numbers in a row. We don't know what those numbers are, so we must assign a variable. X equals the first number. X plus 2 equals the second number. Because the numbers are odd, 3, 5, 7, 9, every time we count, we go up by 2. That's why this is x plus 2. So our equation, x plus 2 equals 160. And we solve like normal.